Hey guys, it's Untitled again here, back again with another new video for you guys, and today I'm here with another unboxing video, and this is for a very limited item, actually limited to the point where there are only 1,000 quantities made. So a little context to it, we're going to be unboxing the Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 limited edition, which is here. And this, just a little context of how this all came about. I did factory. This is actually the first time they're self-publishing. Normally they use NIS America as a publisher. As a result, NIS America usually brings out these kind of Hyperdimension Neptunia games and a lot of their other games. But I did factory now is trying their hand and trying it for themselves in publishing. So they obviously announced they were going to bring the game out for the PS Vita. But then like a couple weeks before it came out or so, like maybe a month in advance, they said, hey, we're going to be making a limited edition. And they said they could only do it to 1,000 because of one of the items that's in here that was also in the Japanese limited edition. But they said that they couldn't put it up for pre-orders, so it was a really interesting thing that they had to put it up on Amazon.com, so they had to use Amazon. And it was going to be available at midnight on its release date, which was August 26th. And as soon as that would go up, that you would be able to pre-order it. So I was lucky enough to get in there. I really had no problem with the whole situation. I kept refreshing, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, it's available from these sellers. And I did the one-click buy, and it went through right away. So I consider myself lucky in that regards, but it was just honestly a mess. It wound up being a complete mess, and a lot of frustrated people, understandably, and it's a frustrating situation all around. And trust me, it's still frustrating for me because I have some more explaining to do about this item. But regardless, we're going to be checking it out. I'm gonna open it because, one, I don't care to have stuff sealed. I don't get any satisfaction from leaving stuff sealed, even if it's rare. In some cases, obviously if I had a rare stadium event sealed, I wouldn't open it, but in a case like this where I really wanted this and I really wanted one of the items in here, I don't get any satisfaction from leaving stuff sealed. I mean, these aren't trophies for me to glorify that, oh, I have this sealed. Additionally, my item is unfortunately damaged, so it's no point leaving it sealed now. So we'll talk about that. I'll try to keep the little Amazon rant brief, but let's look at the damage, shall we? So it looks good from the front, right? Oh, it looks pretty good, right? So let's take a look at this side, shall we? You see that right there? Look at that. This is by Amazon, so Idea Factory made the item, but Amazon handled the shipping and handling. I guess it went through FedEx as well. So there's a significant dent right there. That is just atrocious. There's a little small dent on that side. It's really hard to see. You kind of see it right there. There's a dent there. The bottom actually looks fine. And this side surprisingly looks fine. And the top is also kind of protruding upwards. You can kind of see it right there. And that is also dented as well. It's kind of hard to see. But here's the package that came in, and I guess Amazon thinks this is acceptable. So here's the package. Obviously cross out my address. And it's really hard to see. But this is dented right there. That's creased all the way across. Huge crease, and you can kind of see it on the side there too. So for kind of reference, here's the item next to the box. It's about the same size, and there was no bubble wrapping. It came with 2 air bubbles to keep it from moving around, and it was only on the sides, so I think it still moved around because there was nothing supporting it on the top as well. But when you don't bubble wrap an item that's so close to the top like that, it just barely fits, all it takes is a little pressure and it's going to damage that item underneath. So I've been having a back and forth with Amazon, and trust me, I'm giving them my 2 cents. But what do you say we actually jump into the unboxing for this Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth limited edition? Okay guys, and here we are with the actual unboxing for this item. As you can see, we have Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth limited edition in front of us. That is the front, which has really nice artwork. I believe it's the same artwork as the Japanese limited edition. On the side, it says Hyperdimension Neptunia. Got some nice artwork on the back. Same side right there with my gorgeous dent. And there's the top. And the bottom just says the same thing. Interestingly enough, down here it's really hard to see, but it actually says not for resale. which is interesting. Normally you don't see that on like an actual limited edition. So what do you say we take the shrink wrap off, since I want to check this out and check out all the contents in this set. So I went ahead and popped the top here, and here's a shot of the contents. And this item, I'm just going to pull this out right away. This item I really wanted because I don't have a good case for my Vita yet, and I was like, I saw this in this limited edition, I was like, oh my god, I'd love that case. You know, because I don't really have a good case to protect my Vita. So I'll definitely be using this, and I really wanted this. But here's a PS Vita case. And it's like kind of hard case. So there's a shot of the case. It says Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth. And it's like really solid. So let's take this plastic off and open it up. So here's a better look at the case now that I took the plastic off. So you can see actually really high quality finish on this. The quality on this is just really nice. Like the print, the image looks really sharp. The colors in person look really vibrant. So I really like that. Nothing too special on the back there, just black. It's a sturdy case, so it's really solid. Nothing too special on the inside. You know, you got the strap to hold your Vita, pouch to put like accessories. This specifically is designed for the original model Vita, which I have right here. And as you can see, it fits it perfectly. But if you have like the newer model, it might be obviously a little smaller inside here, but I'm really happy to have this, just to finally have a good case for my Vita. So that's awesome. I really like it, and it looks really nice. So there's the case. So what do you say we keep delving into the limited edition here? So next I'll pull this out, and this item right here is the main reason this set was limited to 1,000, is because they said they only had so many of these, and this is actually directly from the Japanese limited edition, and that's this item here. And it's a kind of 8-bit Neptune kind of phone strap, rubber phone strap. And as you can see, that's actually nothing but Japanese there, even with the Japanese logo. So this is actually directly taken from the Japanese limited edition, and they only had so many of these, I guess 1,000. And so this is kind of the main culprit as to why this is so limited. It looks nice though. Kind of 8-bit. It's cute. So there's the kind of 8-bit phone strap. Okay guys, so what do you say we continue with the unboxing? We have another item here. I'm going to pull this out. It's a really small art print. So there's a shot at the artwork. I believe it's 4 by 4 inches, I want to say. And it's got Neptune and a transformed version. Nothing on the back, but this is kind of designed to where you get like a nice oversized frame and put it in there, maybe with some matting, so that's nice. So there's the art print. And finally, what do you say we check out the actual game, which is important. Here is Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 for the PS Vita. This is essentially a remake of the first one, the original one on the PS3, although they updated the battle system and all that to the more kind of contemporary system they use. Because the original Hyperdimension Neptunia had a very different battle system in comparison to the rest. It was kind of a weird mix of like a turn-based battle system, but with like combo emphasis and creating combos. It was really interesting actually. So this is essentially a port of that for the handheld. They also do have Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2. I believe that's supposed to come out next year, and that's essentially a port of Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II. So, but that's all the contents for this limited edition, so what do you say we wrap this up? Okay guys, and that'll do it for this unboxing. As you can see, we have all the contents in front of us for the wonderful Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 limited edition for the PS Vita, limited to 1,000 quantities, and was released on August 26th. So this is all the contents. As you can see, everything comes in this wonderful big box. You have the kind of 4x4 art print, which you can frame, and then you have the 8-bit keychain phone strap of Neptune 8-bit version. It's really cute. It's made of rubber. And you have the really wonderful hard case that has the Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth logo on it, and the really gorgeous artwork of Neptune in her transformed version. We have the PS Vita game, which, like I said, is a remake of the original, and all that comes in this box. And as you can see, I like this. I really wanted the case, honestly. That was one of the big reasons I wanted this limited edition. And like I mentioned before, I'm still really thankful to have gotten this. I know there's a lot of people who would even want this damaged version, but I'm still really appreciative. I'm still really grateful to have this, even though I would prefer it to be in a lot nicer condition. Stuff like this, unfortunately, always seems to happen with Amazon. And it's unfortunate, but still highly thankful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. As always, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, guys. Bye.